Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. So the chaos continues. Of bullish outlook yesterday, more of a bullish outlook waiting for break. We did get a bit of a break, but look at how the bears just triggered those stops immediately. So they started selling the break and got it back into the range. So at the moment, we do have sort of a bit of a megaphone forming. If you draw a line along the highs and along the bottoms, bit of a megaphone, but to me the more logical view here is this range. So we haven't got a close above the range. We've got a rejection off the top of the range, a proper rejection in actual fact, and then a range bar, a double range bar here. So there's still nothing really that is exciting me for a trade either way on this pair. If we pop down to the 3 hour, you'll see for the last 3 weeks this has been the area. We're sort of back in the zone. I'm going to use a block here. There we go. So we're back in the zone. So remember, we've got two spinning tops on the weekly. So that was the one, that was the other. So we opened in this area, we closed in this area, spinning top. Opened in this area, closed in this area, spinning top. And again, we've opened this area, we've moved the upside. So we've got a pretty big rejection pin bar off the top on the weekly. Another question is, are we going to come back down to the bottom and come back so we have a third spinning top? Anyway, for me, the narrative stays the same. I'm not really interested in this at the moment. Tails to the upside, tails to the downside, range, complete confusion, nobody knowing what the hell's going on, and not worth the effort at the moment. And the fact that data is doing this, the CPI came out pretty much what they were expecting. It was slightly worse than they're expecting, but nothing earth-shattering. But anyway, we decided to buy it, then we decided to sell it, then we're confused. And for me at the moment, still above and below moving averages. Now we're in the moving averages. Oscillators group the downside again. So yeah, is it a case of another move up? I don't know. And to be quite frank, I'm not even going to bother with it. So my advice to you right here is stay away from this. There's way too much going on. There's way too much noise at the moment happening in the market. So it's not really worth jumping in and burning yourself. I mean, even on the lower time frames, if you watch yesterday, there's no way in hell you're going to be able to do 15-minute trades here. So be patient. Just wait for the dust to settle. Wait for the chaos to settle, and then we should get a move one way or another. So whether it's a break to the downside and a proper rejection and we get going, or whether it's we're going to consolidate like this a lot longer, but the oscillators are just not giving us any impact at the moment. We're getting any view right now. And I just want to look at the weekly before we close off, because that is going to give us the true signal. So you can see 3 tails, 1 crossover already, the other one's starting to happen. Could be a case of separated crossovers to the downside, and that would be a move to the downside. But we're above the moving averages, and typically when we're above the moving averages, we find support along the way, and that's basically what happened last year. Although it was a pretty big move to the downside, but that's because our moving averages were so far apart. So we haven't really closed below the 155 and stayed below the 155. So for me at the moment, this is a massive zone that we're in, and I don't see us breaking out of it just yet. We've got into it, we haven't got above it. I don't see us breaking out of it. You can see there's our pin bar forming. So I'm sitting quietly on the side. I'm not bothered with this. We'll have a look if there's something else on the other markets. But what I'm seeing on the dollar is a little bit interesting for me, because it does indicate that there's possibly a big move on the dollar about to happen. That's dollar strength, which means market weakness. So just pay attention to that. But the markets aren't following suit as what the dollar is at the moment. So anyway, lots of confusion, lots of diversions. Good idea just to sit on the sides, and that's exactly what I will do with the Dow today. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.